Subserviently to Fang Yi, they conclude the Spirit Association must drastically re-evaluate the sealer's true power. At the Chuanxi Spirit Association building, the changing world situation is discussed. Inside, the branch leader tells Fang Yi, Lin Yi, and his aunt that peaceful days are over, but assures them the combat zones and Spirit Association will do their best to keep everyone safe. Fang Yi's aunt looks upset and asks if humanity is truly going to face extinction. The branch leader reassures her things are not so desperate. He highlights Fang Yi's incredible achievements as the Sealer, noting even S-class anomaly kings are terrified of him. He also praises Lin Yi as a core pioneer, mentioning Yuan City wants to recruit her as a captain. Sitting close to her daughter, the aunt says that in such dangerous times, these praises offer little comfort. She explains her only concern is whether the two youths are exhausted or injured, and she dreads the thought of them sacrificing their lives. The branch leader gently tells her not to overthink. Fang Yi changes the subject, asking about Jiang Lu and his group, noting they were missing during the recent beast mutation crisis. Exasperated, the branch leader explains he sent them to the hospital but they left overnight. He mentions Jiang Lu was restless while hospitalized, wanting to continue training because he felt humiliated by his weakness. Suddenly, a panicked man and woman burst into the room, desperately calling for Xiao Hao. The little boy happily recognizes them as his parents. The mother tearfully embraces her son and expresses immense gratitude, recognizing Fang Yi's aunt and the others as their saviors. The father bows deeply to Fang Yi and his aunt, stating that although they are ordinary people, they will immediately help if they ever need anything. The aunt humbly declines, saying it was just the right thing to do. The parents happily leave the building, with the boy riding on his father's shoulders. Watching them go, Fang Yi suggests his aunt move back to Taishi City with him and Lin Yi. Not long after, a plane flies across the sky, carrying Fang Yi, Lin Yi, and their aunt back to Taishi City. Upon arrival, a crowd outside a large, modern villa welcomes the sealer back home with a red banner. Su Gingying is among the crowd, warmly welcoming Fang Yi as he arrives with his family. Inside, the aunt is amazed by the size and luxury of the large living room. Lin Yi playfully covers her mother's eyes to prepare a surprise. Fang Yi asks his aunt to guess what they prepared for her. With a smile, Fang Yi presents a property deed. He reveals they bought this villa for her, ensuring she lives safely near his own home so they can visit easily. As his aunt is shocked by the generous gift, Fang Yi adds they also bought a replacement home in Chuanxi City, ensuring her comfort if Lin Yi accepts her transfer to Yuan City. Deeply moved, the aunt expresses how proud she is of them. However, she notices her daughter's troubled expression and points out that Yi is hiding a heavy burden. Fang Yi notes his cousin is still torn about relocating to Yuan City. Yi admits she is struggling to make a decision on the Spirit Association's promotion offer. Yi explains her hesitation, suspecting Yuan City officials are just using her to connect with Fang Yi's power. She also knows reforming the city's corruption will be a huge task, and she cannot endlessly rely on Fang Yi's help. Her mother encourages her to take the leap, reminding Yi of her spontaneous spirit. She teasingly brings up when Yi used a fake cram school excuse to find Fang Yi. Stunned, Yi realizes her mother saw through her lie. Empowered by her mother's support, Yi smiles and finds her resolve. She agrees it is time to mature and accept the challenge in Yuan City. The heartfelt family moment is interrupted by a ringing smartphone. Fang Yi answers a call from Jiao Lan, asking if the combat zone has any new leads. She informs him Elder Wu discovered a mysterious new territory and invites Fang Yi to join an expedition. In a dark alleyway inside an underground black market, a hopeless group of people hide in the shadows. A purple-haired woman asks a smoking man if it is truly impossible for them to return to Yuan City. The man snaps back, confirming their exile. He recalls the defeat of their boss, Zhang Gensheng, realizing the Zhang family gang has completely lost its territory and power. Suddenly, ominous laughter echoes in the alley. The group turns to see a mysterious cloaked figure stepping toward them. The masked stranger smirks and tells the Zhang family members not to panic. He states their interests align and proposes a sinister deal. At the Star God combat zone, Fang Yi approaches the massive metal gates of the military facility. Suddenly, his sharp senses trigger an alert, prompting him to turn as he detects an ambush. Elder Wu charges at him, delivering a powerful punch. Fang Yi remains calm, effortlessly blocking the heavy strike with one hand, generating a massive shockwave. Unfazed, Fang Yi asks for an explanation. Elder Wu breaks into a laugh, apologizing and explaining his veteran comrades refuse to believe rumors of such a talented youth. Elder Wu turns toward a group of men in advanced combat armor, proudly stating his demonstration should convince them of Fang Yi's unbelievable strength. One of the veterans laughs, pointing out Elder Wu was forced to take a step back from Fang Yi's block. Another veteran jokes that the younger generation has outpaced them and suggests Elder Wu can finally retire. Fang Yi observes the cheerful veterans, realizing with astonishment that every single one of them possesses the immense power of the two-star Jinggang realm. Elder Wu then addresses Fang Yi, asking if he remembers the extreme dark zone they had previously discussed. He explains that far beyond their world, much more dangerous domains have existed for a long time, deeply tied to the global return of spiritual energy. Elder Wu reveals a military secret. The nation's top fighters were absent during recent monster outbreaks because they were deployed to these domains. He declares these domains the true front line, where humanity fought a hidden war before the public knew about spiritual energy. Fang Yi recalls intelligence from Jiaolin, noting these domains act like volatile time rifts. They are filled with chaotic energies and a dark attribute that breeds terrifying monsters. Elder Wu confirms this, warning that these classified domains have become very active recently, with new rifts constantly opening across space. However, the danger comes with a great opportunity. Elder Wu explains venturing into these domains is the only way to establish higher-level cultivation pathways, allowing pioneers to reach the ghost acts and creation stages. Listening intently, Fang Yi understands the government's foresight. He realizes this is why the nation restricted polluted zones long before spiritual energy fully awakened. Looking at the veterans, Fang Yi is struck by the immense burden they carried. Secretly exploring these nightmarish hellscapes and protecting the nation requires unimaginable resilience. He realizes their 2-star Jinggang strength is solid, meaning the Star God Combat Zone's military might is far greater than it appears. Elder Wu's expression turns serious as he brings the conversation to their current objective. Elder Wu reveals their target. They will explore the most dangerous domain, a horrifying monster-infested cavern known as the Tomb Cluster.